What up, fish people? Kenny E with Akin Aquatics. Well, guys, Danny is trying hard to be a trooper. She was in there hacking and everything else. I told her to go back to bed. So I will be doing the solo run this evening. So I'll do as I always do. Welcome everybody to chat. Ryan with Natural Aquariums, great to see you. Amy with Sand Creek Aquatics, always great to see you. Mr. Dragonware, Podrick, good to see you, sir. We got Tampa Town in the house. Ian Atkins with Nature Aquariums is in the house. Good to see you. Fish on Tanktix, good to see you. Tampa Tom, good to see you, sir. Mike's Aquatics and Things, good to see you. Gary Allen, always nice to see you. Rockin' Fish in the house. Good to see you, Rockin' Fish. And making sure I got everybody. Mr. Catfish Terry in the house. Good to see you, Catfish. Collins Critters Cave, good to see you. John McKenzie, good to see you. And I think I'm getting to the bottom here, perhaps. Thomas V, good to see you, sir. And yes, I made her to the bottom. Oh, not quite. Sean OTD's in the house. Mr. Shelley himself, good to see you. Diego with Petsalix, good to see you. Derek Rice, always great to see you, my friend. How's it there, HC Aqua? Jesse, good to see you, bro. Anyway, guys, as you all probably already saw, it was kind of a challenging week for me and Miss Danny this week. Last Sunday night late, my little baby doll had a pretty good seizure. And unfortunately, the Lord took my little puppy away from me. And she passed away on Monday on me, Monday morning. So anyway, she did have a rough seizure and we did lose her. But she's in a better place, and that's the way we look at it. So we had that, but at the same time, we had a good week. I've got two positions. I got to make a decision here in the next day or so, which one I'm going to go with. And finally going to be back to working, which is awesome. So looks like we got Texas Fish Room has just came in. Greg the Guppy Guy, Lori Monster Fish Gal in the house. Great to see you. One of my great mods, Candy Overhauls in the house. Craig Parrish, good to see you, sir. And make sure I'm not missing anyone. Brianne Farrell, good to see you. Miss Muppet 929. Priscilla MK Art, good to see you. Holly Gibbs, always nice to see you. Xandadu, good to see you. So we've, like I said, got a job. That's a good thing. Still have the Paratilapia, ate the second batch of eggs again. But they're over working a nest again, so I think we're going to most likely end up with another batch here soon, and I'm going to probably take 50% of those eggs. I think it's the males, the dirty bird that goes through and eating them. So Mama seems to be getting on them for it. We'll see what happens. But the next batch, I'm definitely going to go ahead and pull them, I think. So then we had a Guppus meeting today. That was awesome. I got some more cool cichlids. Always love to get some cichlids. Hey, Mickey M., good to see you, sir. Hey, Priscilla, thank you so much for the $2 super chat and congratulating me on getting the position. Appreciate that. So, yeah, it's been kind of a cool week. Oh, did I miss Miss Carrie coming in the door? Good to see you, Carrie, with Science Gal Aquatics. Chattanooga Ed in the house. Fish Dreams. It looks like I did miss a bunch of you. Sorry about that, guys. Patty's in the house. Good to see you, Patty. I Hate Stupid People. Good to see you. So, yeah, we've been a few challenges this week, but we're getting through it. And as you all probably saw, we didn't start the good old stream with the Vikings horn yet again. I'd say my Vikings are probably pretty much toast at this point. Chubbs, good to see you, my friend. And my good friend Brian with Peplin Creek Aquatics in the house. PB Aquatics, good to see you, sir. So I don't know if any of you were over checking out Lucas. I stayed until the last possible moment as I could. I would have liked to stay there and then stream. Would have been worth it, but man, what a show that was. Hey, Jess with Maine's Tails, Furs, and Fins. Kevin Leong. Danny, Kevin is not feeling well at all tonight. She's had a pounding headache most of the day. I'll give her credit. She got up, was trying to do it. Her voice is hoarse, and she was trying to be a trooper, and I sent her back to bed. She's having a hard time. Mad Cat 1207, good to see you. Ray Aquatics, good to see you. So yeah, she's not feeling too good tonight. Chubbs Aquatic, appreciate that. He says, Merry Christmas with the $10 super chat. Appreciate you, Chubbs. Much love, my friend. Yeah, I was enjoying it, Craig. That fish, his fish room and fish house is amazing. You'll never see anything like it on earth. Yeah, when he was here, I mean, he put a different angle. He's got a video out on my fish house when he came here. He did a real good tour of my house. Lucas has got a way about him with that camera. Thank you very much, Father Fish, and welcome to the stream with a $10 super sticker. Appreciate you, sir. Chattanooga Ed with a $3 super sticker. Good to appreciate that, Ed. I don't have my YouTube up, so I can't see what the stickers are, so I'm going to bring that up because I get a kick out of the stickers. Let's see what we got here. All right, we got it up now. Oh, I'm glad I'm your hero, Ed. And then Father Fish with the #1 fan. Appreciate that, guys. Much appreciated. So, anyway, Danny and I did get that cold water tank set up this past week, and then I also got they're basically little higher echelon fire mouse today. I like the fire mouse, man. One of the fish, I know they're everywhere, but I dig them. They're kind of cool fish. Oh, Ed, now you're going to start laying some fertilizer. Thank you, sir. Always appreciate fertilizer on the stream. Good day, T-Bone. Cannot believe, guys, we're this close to Christmas already again. Seems like it was just yesterday, and here we are. Mr. Rob 93 in the house. Good to see you, Rob. And please listen to Candy and hit that like button. Greatly appreciated. Chevy Fish, he's another one of my great mods in the house. Good to see you, Chevy. Just checking to make sure I haven't missed no questions, guys. I'm trying. Danny usually keeps an eye on it for me, too. I am ADD, so I will do my best to make sure I see it. Looks like I've gotten them all. Yeah, it was pretty good this time, Ian. We actually had a speaker for the club. It actually worked out good this time, and not as much on the auction because I don't know if people just didn't get word or what like they did. I should have probably dropped something on YouTube or something for a reminder, but it turned out good. There were some decent little cichlids and a couple of live bears and like 2 or 3 plants, and then I think there were some people bapped some snails for the IHOP or whatever they call it. invertebrates. Oh, Mr. Pepplin Creek Aquatics wants to continue the fertilization. Appreciate that, sir. Not yet, Kimberly Holtz. The bleak, I was just talking about that. They ate the eggs again. But like I was telling everybody, I'm going to go ahead and pull the next batch. I won't pull them all, but I'll pull at least half, maybe 3/4. I see she's still got some eggs up on the, looks like they got a few up on the rocks over here. So they might still get some. I don't know yet. Hey, Byron. Yeah, I saw you came in the second half, but it was good to see you today, sir. Griffin Fish Room, good to see you, sir. Mr. Cody Son, another one of my great mods in the house. Good to see you, Cody Son. Oh, here we go. Fishymon wanted to add some fertilizer to the stream. Appreciate that, Fishymon. And John McKenzie, thank you for the trees. I'm not sure for the trees. I see the trees for $1.49. Appreciate that, my friend. And I'm not sure what happened with our good old boys at YouTube this week. They now won't allow us to post links anymore for folks. But I will say everybody that is in this stream of mine, 90% of them are fellow YouTubers. So if you haven't went and checked any of my folks that are in this stream out, you might do so because they all bring a different bit of flavors, as you will. I like the different perspectives on everything. That's one thing I love about YouTube, man. There are so many different personalities and whatnot. Makes it fun. Thank you there, Mike's Aquatics and Things. Appreciate you, sir. It says noodle chicken soup for Danny. Oh, dude, that's appreciative. And then I got a nice little pair blushing at me. Colin Critter Cave, appreciate that. I think that's what it's doing. Oh, really? That's interesting. I can post them in StreamYard, but I cannot post them on YouTube. That is weird. Mr. Chris with Multi-Tank Addiction. Good to see you, sir. Chris, what do you mean if you were a mod? You've been a mod since day one, I thought. I'll be darned. You're correct, sir. There you go, Chris. I could have swore I made you a mod from day one. That might be, Sean. I'm not sure why they did that. But I'm glad you all came to my stream. I appreciate you guys coming. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with the links of late. That's craziness. Pleco Whisperer, great to see you. Welcome to the chat. Furloughs Aquatics, good to see you. Yeah, Danny don't get sick very often, but boy, when she does, man, she usually goes down for the count on me. Hey, Skippers, welcome to chat. Good to see you. Stephen, Truth Seeker, good to see you. Man, Xanadu, you could go a lot of ways. Thank you for the $5 super chat, by the way. But you could go, I mean, 40-gallon breeder. Now, if Sean is in here, you know what he's going to say. So we already know Shelly's would be the first one you could probably do. Any numerous guppies. Maybe do guppies on top, Coreodoras breeding on the bottom. What would be some others? Some nice Apistos. I mean, a 40-gallon breeder gives you so many choices, man. You can do a lot of things with that. Ram colony, there you go, furloughs. That's a good one. Yes, Mickey, I ended up buying a beta, and then, oh shoot, I forgot to show you guys. I'll do a video, 240 video this week. I got these super cool morphed gold barbs. They're so cool. The front half of the barb is solid white, almost albino white. And then the right, all three of them are so cool. Right at 50% of the body, it's all pure, the cool gold color on the back. I just thought it was a really cool morph, so I wanted it. So I bought every one they had. I think I drove them nuts because it took me 3 tanks of those gold barbs to find the 3 of them. But I knew once I saw one, there may be a couple others, so I wanted to grab every one they had. And I'm trying to keep up with the chat, guys. I really am. Yes, Apistos and Rams. Yes, yes, yes. You're absolutely right, Xanadu. Mike, my Elika says some sunbug. Yeah, if you guys belong to a fish club, you almost need to pretty much plan on once a month you're going to be buying a tank. I mean, that's just the way it works if you're in a fish club. I don't care how restrained you are, especially when it's in normal times. I mean, like at Guppus, there's times that you go there and the table, the BAP table is overfilling with fish, and then donation table, another overfilling with fish, and then you got cool tanks. And I mean, it's impossible to go to a fish club meeting and not spend money. It really is. I hate stupid people. Thank you so much. You gave me the good old vibes. Right back at you. That's the problem, Mike. Danny's my wife. I don't have to ask permission or ask for forgiveness because usually we're about 50-50. That was just one saving grace I had for me today is she has not been feeling well. So she wasn't able to partake, and I was. And I think if she'd been there, more active, I probably would end up spending a lot more today. And she wasn't with me at the my little meetup there either. She wasn't with me at K's. And she'd been there that day with all the plants they had just gotten in. I'm sure probably would have been double the 3 times the amount I spent while I was there. Mike at the fish tank barn, I'm telling you, man, we just decided to start doing it's been working out. We tell them up front, if you bid on the fish, you got to pick it up at this address. We tell them you got to, and it works. I mean, if you got local club members, it works great. I mean, now there's some people that try to bid online that ain't part of the club, which doesn't hurt, but it's just the picking up part they don't understand. There's no shipping. But if you do it that way and set it up front, I mean, it works out great, at least where your club can start off with some fish. Okay, Daniken Aquatics help. Oh, guys, we got an SOS. I did a water change on my discus tank, and the water was a little cloudy after. Now the water is very cloudy. Anybody know why? How much water did you change would be my first question. But again, not knowing your substrate that you have in there, a lot of times you water and you got the dirted type substrates, that would definitely cloud your water pretty quick. I went to a fish meeting at Plymouth in England, and famous Cory guy gave me a talk and sold his catfish. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Hey, T-Bone, thank you very much for the super sticker. We appreciate that, bub. Mr. Smiling Fox, I appreciate that, man. And don't forget, guys, tonight after me will be Mr. Griffin Fish Room. Be sure to hit him. Oh, Jess, did you get him? You should have brought him home. You would have loved those discus, Jess. You just would have had to get another tank, though, but that's never a problem. Go ahead and get an extra tank is never an issue. It's when you start having to take down that's the problem. That's what I was thinking too, Furloughs. It was either a bacteria bloom or I was waiting to see what she said, how big of a change she did there. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I'm trying to keep up with the chat. I am rolling so low. So don't get mad. Promise you it's not done intentionally. I try my hardest to keep up with them. Miss Danny's the spotter usually, and she's the one that is real attentive to the chat. And she's the pretty face, and she's the laugh. So she pretty much, it's her stream. I'm just here to help her out. As you can see, I don't always do so well when she's not here. Yeah, but Brianna, if you disturb the substrate, then that's probably what it is. It's just you mixed up the bottom a little bit. It should settle back down. But I would definitely, it wouldn't hurt if you're, what I always tell people, if you're the least bit concerned, water's cloudy or anything else, it takes 2 seconds to do your water test kit out. Just, I mean, especially if you're talking discus. I mean, if I see anything out of the ordinary, guys, I'm going to tell you, that's the first thing I do every time is I pull out the water test kit, check all my parameters and make sure we're looking good. And if you're not, then, you know, you got to do something right away versus let her fester for much. And that's what I would do if it were me. Right now, Mike, my main breeding project right now are these Paratilapia bleakeri. I've got them going. They've ate 2 sets of eggs right now. And the next batch I'm going to pull and raise. But hey, Mississippi Hippie, good to see you. Mickey M, good to see you, sir. Mr. Mickey M got himself some Haitian cichlids. He's going to love those. Mean little buggers, but he will love them. Oh, Jess, that's my point. Tell Joe to buy you a bigger tank because you got to have discus. Tell him bigger tank, bigger reward. That's how you close them. And the pigeon blood discus are gorgeous. They're fun, fun, fun. Then I would have to side with furloughs then, Brianna. If it's all the parameters are looking good, the water's just a little stainy, the fish don't seem stressed, I mean, I would just leave everything alone. You must have had some Some kind of bacteria bloom. Chris, I've been trying to tell you, brother, you cannot put any kind of links without them disappearing anymore. That's just what happens. Unless you're saying that all your stuff's disappearing. I'm seeing you on my end. Let me make sure, Mr. Chris, that I didn't, instead of turning you, yeah, I turned you blue. I just want to make sure I didn't block you somehow. You're good, buddy. So what are you all, does anybody have any fun stuff on their Fishmas list? Anybody hoping to get something special for the Christmas fish related? And Sean, I already know your answer. You're going to get a jellyfish of some sort, so I get that. Exactly, Furlough. Make sure the fish are acting normal. But I know how stressful that is, especially with discus. You freak out if anything goes wrong in a discus tank. T-bone water changes will help with the tannins, but again, not knowing what your water changing, I mean, some fish don't mind the 50%, some do, and it would just depend what you have in that particular tank to find out if you're going to stress them out doing more than 50% 3 days in a row, or whatever you, I think you said next few days. I would take that as 3 days. Yeah, they're awesome fish, Brianna. I love pigeon bloods. They're great fish. Although the other ones that I have, they're super cool too, are those leopard snake skin. Those things in person, guy, I'm telling you, I don't care what camera you take a picture with. It's nothing like in person. In person, those things are absolutely stunning. I catch myself down there all the time just spacing off on the tank, which that's why you have tanks, right? Ooh, Ian's getting some boosts for myself and some scaping stuff for Cat. You know, Ian, we should plan a scaping party because Danny's really wanting to get into scapes now too. We'll have you and your gal come over and we'll do a scaping day. Of course, I won't be participating. We want to do something that looks good, but. And I don't know if you've all got your pictures and videos and all that in, and we can't drop links for you, but just remember to go to, I think Fish Room Fever's got a link on his channel. Chattanooga Ed's got one on his, Zen Ginger. There is the catfish talk contest that is, you either send a picture or a video or some art, a catfish or a pleco, anything bottom related. They're doing a contest right now, and I believe it's Chattanooga Ed, Lefty, Zen Ginger, James with Fish Room Fever, and there's one more. Is it Rack? I can't remember if Mike's doing it this year with Fish Tank Barn. Am I maybe in the right area? Anyway, they're gonna do a contest, and the best picture in each category wins. So get those in. It costs you nothing, and it's always fun to show off your fish. Yeah, I saw that, Lori. I saw you guys got 2 more gulpers. She calls them babies. They're like 10-inch babies. Ooh, trying to breed some Epistoia Danny. That's cool. I just ordered 60 fish for Merry Xmas to me. That's the kind of Christmas present I'm talking about. 60 fish. Knock it down, Xanadu. Oh, Gil the common goldfish is getting his daughter some Pandagara. That's awesome. And I Hate Stupid People says, bought myself some KG Tropical Oscar shirt. I've wanted one for months. Nice. Joey with Hat Trick Farms, good to see you. Bum, 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 bum. Chris, thanks for stopping in, buddy. Appreciate you, man. If you guys have never checked out my buddy Chris at Multi-Tank Ejection, head on over his channel, check him out. Great guy. He is in the process of making a 550 plywood tank, and he's been doing a journey with it. So they're a nice little video series to check out. Well, you're a good dad there, Gil. I've been trying to convince my banjo cat to come out so I could video. I know it, Holly. The catfish are tough. I've got this Synodontis decorus that's in this tank that way, this way, that one there. He hides way back here in these rocks and stuff, way in the back. Oh, excuse me, I'm backwards. It's this tank above me. Way over here he is. But yeah, I've been trying. I did finally get some good still shots of him, but unfortunately I didn't get didn't get the video I wanted with them. Imagine that, Sean. You're going to want a 550-gallon fill with nothing but shell dwellers. That's a pretty good idea. Now, which species is shell dweller, Sean? Or would you have multiple species in there? And I'm going up, trying to make sure I catch everybody. I'm trying, guys. Good, Acting. Hey, there, Ian. We'll do that here. I'm not going to use fake plants, man. Don't be trying to communicate me with fake plants. I ain't fake planting it on a scape. Larry D's in the house. Sorry I missed you earlier, buddy. Good to see you, Larry. Yeah, I had a blast. Catfish Terry's been streaming a little more than he usually does. It's been a blast messing with them. I love messing with my boy Catfish Terry. And Terry, as always, buddy, I predicted Cousins right on the money, baby. He lost another one for us. Anyone know? Okay, guys. Anyone know I plan to use Pond Seal on galvanized stock tanks? Should I fiberglass the corners and seals, or would you think that'd be overkill? In an instance, would be overkill be the way to go? What do y'all think? I always tend to lean towards the more careful, the better, but Fish Dreams, the Jaguar is in the tank behind me, and yes, it's still in here. It is staked off this far left-hand side corner over here. Way back in there, if you guys see that rock way back in the corner, it is staked out that area. That's its domain. Nobody goes back there and messes with it, and it doesn't come out and cause no trouble yet. So I'm not saying it's going to stay that way, but for right now, and to be able to put some size on that Jag, right now, the way things are working out, it's perfect. So we'll see what happens in another month or so once it starts getting some size to it. What did I miss with Mr. Podrick say here? Oh, man. Podrick, you're talking some good stuff now. Featherfins are amazing fish. Love them. We have, I think, we got 3 or 4 of those left right now. They're still, takes so long to get those things into their colors. But they are gorgeous if you can get them there. I had 3 that were just about there, Podrick, and that we had them in this tank when it was the Africans on the left of me over here. Those are cool, cool fish. Oh, Peplin, why are you going to say it like that? Escape is whatever you want to make it. Escape is whatever you see or feel. Not one rock. Tiger barbs are cool. That would be cool to breed that. Yeah, you're right. That would be good, huh, Peplin? We're missing. I should make her like come in the chat just saying ha 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 or something. You're right. That would be funny if I had a little Danny giggle box. You know, with her missing it, if Roxanne was in, I could always get Roxanne up here to help us out with that. She's a good giggler too, but I don't think I've seen Roxy tonight. Right, Patty? We have a little voiceover Danny laugh. That'd be a good combo, Dragulair. But which Shelly do you think you'd go with? Larry D says, 1 rock and some plants, perfect. Oh, I'm good, Jess. I was just giving everybody a hard time. I only got 20 minutes left. I just been missing a lot of people's, I miss just trying to keep up with this chat. I'm usually the guy that just talks and has fun, and Danny and I, between the two of us, most of the time catch everything. Calparius for sure would be natural behavior of males stealing shells from each other. Most tanks would see a behavior much like that of putting in a 280-gallon. Woof. T-Bone, I actually do keep a lot of, I like the barbs. I had some gorgeous green tiger barbs forever. They did pass away this past month or so, so I probably will end up getting some more. Hey, Mary Page, how are you? Good to see you. Mary's down visiting her daughter in Maryland, so that's cool. Appreciate you stopping in and saying hello, but I don't expect you to take time away from your daughter to watch me. Oh, she'll get to feeling better, Craig. Hopefully. We just had a pretty, like I said, week's been pretty rough. It got brightened today. Our little grandson came over for a visit, so that was awesome. We always love seeing our little grandson Dax. He absolutely tripped out on the tanks. He was funny. He jumped up in this couch behind me, and he was popping the fish, you know. Grandpa don't care if he taps gently, but it's when he does that smack thing. When I hear the tank go ding, and I see the fish kind of doing their vibration. I'm like, oh, slow down, young man. Rarest fish? That would be a cross-up, man. I've got several of them here. Geophagus savannis. There's a bunch of different cichlids downstairs. But which would be the rarest? I would say they are I got a Lake Victorian. Now I'm so fresh to me. I've only had them about a month and a half, 2 months. But they're a super rare, long, slender cichlid out of Lake Victoria. And I apologize right now. The name is drawing a blank to me. I have not there, T-Bone, or excuse me, Larry D. I'll have to check that out. I think that is the one. Thank you, Chevy Fish. They're the beautiful purplish color and long, slender, cool. They're not, no, you said Siptochromis. No, I'm sorry. They're not Siptos. Nope. These are Lake Victorians. Welcome back, Ian. Hey, Alex. Good to see you. Secret History living in your aquarium. Alex is another fellow YouTuber out this way in the Pacific Northwest. He's the one kind of leading the way for us all. We've been having a ball. I was supposed to go up and see him yesterday, but I had a terrible fall in my backyard while doing fish tanks. So that's why I've been kind of favoring this side today, guys, is I've got a tore up rotator cuff, maybe separated shoulder here. But I've been dealing with it. It's just a pain when you're 20-something years old, it goes like that. But when you're 50-something years old, oh, thank you for the 99-cent Wiki face. I appreciate it there, Mary Page. That sounds like a cool fish, Furlow. Good day, GRB. Good to see you. Yeah, it doesn't feel too good, Larry. I feel pretty good. I mean, I literally went banana peel up and used this arm here to catch my fall, and I heard something pop. Now, I did smash it against the concrete out there trying to get it back into place because I popped my shoulder several times. So tired of going and spending, $700-800 to have somebody pop it in when I can do it myself. So that's what I do when I do that. I'll just grab it and kind of try to pop it back, and I heard it pop back into place. I don't believe it's dislocated anymore. Fish Dreams, are you leaving us? If you are, it's good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Carrie Hoppercorn, good to see you. And again, guys, hope I haven't missed anybody there. Scott Aquatics, good to see you, sir. There's Foxy Fishes. We were just talking about Giggles Foxy Fishes, and Danny's out ill. And I'm like, well, if Foxy was here, we could have had her up. She's got a good giggle. Alex, the Secret History living in your aquarium. Appreciate that, bud. $5 super chat says, buy yourself a rotator. I hear they're cheap. Seriously, though, take it easy. Elastic band exercise. Yeah, I know it. It sucks, Alex. I'm telling you, man, it sucks getting old. When I was a kid, I would have did something like I would have bounced right back up. I do it now, and it takes 3, 4, 5 days to recover. But I am going to try to get up and see Alex on Tuesday. If everything goes the way it should, I should be able to do that, hopefully. I got to get ship fish, though. But if I get everything packed, Danny can take it down for me, maybe. Yeah, I know, Ian. It's a pain in the butt getting old, man. I hate it. Chris Trapp, I do 70, 72 or 3. I lose track. Like yesterday, I did the entire lower level, I think that's 19 or 20 tanks in one, 8 or 9 in the one room, 15 or 16, and then 2. So what is that? So I probably did close to what, 40 water changes yesterday alone. And then today I took a break. Then tomorrow I will do most of the upper fish room, which is about another 30, 35 tanks up here. Ooh, that don't sound like any fun. Mike at the Fish Tank Bar says it gets icy in the winter and the barn is downhill. I usually fall once a winter. Yeah. And every year it probably gets rougher, right, Mikey? Luckily, we don't get a lot of snow and ice here. That's one of the reasons I left the Midwest. But what we do get here is legendary moss. And when that stuff gets wet, guys, I mean, it is like you might as well be on an ice rink. It's scary. And that's what I did yesterday. The edge of my patio had this moss stuff. And I mean, it just straight up, bam, right on my back. Caught myself with the shoulder, put my shoulder down. But furloughs, that's the way it always works, man. You're trying to do a good deed, and you end up paying the price for somebody else that was kind of skating. That's tough to hear. Oh, I know, Dragon Liar. I know I'm not the oldest man in the room. I get it, Podrick. And I don't even want to think about, because you're almost 20 years my senior, Podrick. I guarantee if I do that stuff in 20 years, they'll probably have to call an ambulance to come get me from down there. I'm probably going to feel every bit of it. This is the truth, T-Bone. You know it, brother. Now, that's the one guy that I know, and Ian with Atkins Nature Aquariums, Natural Aquariums, Ryan. There's a few of us out here that are living in my area. They know what I talk about, this deadly slippery moss. It's worse than ice, guys. It really is. That's why a lot of guys lose their lives out here fishing the rivers and whatnot, because they're going down on the rocks, and if they're not from here, I mean, you make a wrong step on the rocks at the right time, you're a dead man, man. These rivers, especially if they're swollen. Oh my God. Holly Gibbs says, dang, we're all broken, cracked my collarbone while sleep fighting in my way out of a bad dream. Holy gosh. I don't think I can't say I've ever hurt myself. Well, I take that back. Yes, I did one time hurt myself while sleeping, Holly. My wife saw me doing it. I thought somebody had my face like this. And next to my bed, I kept a baseball bat. And guess what? I whacked that hand. But guess what? The hand wasn't there. Dung! Luckily, it was aluminum. So my wife woke up to me hitting myself full force in the forehead with the aluminum baseball bat. And she said, all she heard was dung! And she goes, what are you doing? Woke me up. Yeah, it was bad. I had to been there. All right, Catfish Terry. I know you wake up at 3:30 a.m. my time to do your catfish stream in the morning. So if you guys are ever up that early, I think Terry does it at 5 a.m. Central time. Head on over to Catfish Terry. It's always a fun time hanging out with him in the mornings. I know Xanadu. These guys, the Fish Fam is awesome. Great peeps. I don't care what bad thing you had in your life, you come into one of these streams and you instantly get to feeling better. I mean, where else but in here are we going to see a comment like this? I mean, come on. We actually are going to break our collarbone fighting a bad dream. I mean, come on. Only in the Fish Fam, right? Love you, Holly Gibbs, because I know I probably could do that myself. Chris Taff says, my driveway is dangerous when slipping on Eco Complete. Oh, Lord. Yeah, just be careful, Furlough. you try to push it too hard and you throw your back out worse, man, then you're out more time. So always worry about health first. Money will come, my friend. T-Bone's asking Alex, what is cyanobacteria? Yeah, Nature Aquariums, he sure does, don't he? He needs to treat his driveway before he gets killed. Yeah, those sneezes will get you too, Furlough. I understand that. Oh, Lord. Pam's here now? Yeah, we're all in trouble with Pam's here to add to all this now. Hello, Pam. Well, she said I was talking some stuff before I whacked myself. Why she didn't make sure I didn't grab that bat? Probably she wanted me, you know, but I can't say as I blame her. AD, thank you for popping in. I know it's late where you're at, sister, and you worked all day. Appreciate you stopping by, showing some love. I appreciate that. Well, there you have it. Alex says to T-Bone, cyanobacteria bacteria is just half algae, half slimy bacteria. Excellent, Mr. Alex. Always appreciate you. The bat did wake me up, John. The donging from the aluminum bat hitting my head woke me up. And her yelling, of course. Needless to say, it was a pretty scary awakening. I've been prone, I sleepwalk, I sleep eat, I do all kinds of, I don't know how she's put up with me in 30-something years she's been with me now. 31 years to be exact. That's a true statement, Dragon. Dragonler says, I think everyone is broken, whether we know, either physically or mentally. There's some truth to that, brother. Uh-oh, Diego, what was your rude awakening, brother? Hey, Carver family, good to see you, sir. Thanks for stopping in. Lori, I'm anxious to see videos on those gulper cats. I don't think I will ever have. Those things are kind of frightening. Literally can eat fish twice their size. My concern is one or the other gulper cat would eat the other one because, I mean, they both look like they could fit in each other's mouth if they wanted to. Yeah, those gulper cats are absolute pigs. Oh, Sean, it always goes to the shelter on her take. But technically, she got that at 29 years, Sean, because I got her that 50 low boy, which was 4 Shelley's for her. So I'm already way ahead, bro. You know, Holly, I keep a gun by my bed. However, I don't know. I don't know if in my subliminal mind I know that's off limits when I'm asleep. I've never had an issue with the gun. Absolutely, Furlough. That is a true statement. It says, in return, Dragon Lairs comment, at least we all have this glorious hobby to take our minds off all the craziness. Absolutely. Because right now, folks, the world is a little crazy, and it's always good to get a little relief. And if I could be part of that relief, or one of my many other buddies out there that could be a relief, Catfish Terry, Lucas Bretz, all of our boy Alex, we all got channels. Larry D's, there's so many. I could go up and down. Like I said, if they're in my chat right now, I promise you they got a channel. Go and check them out. But guys, we are already, believe it or not, down to 3 minutes left. I did it by myself. I can't believe it. I will admit it's been kind of weird not having my wife's beautiful laugh in my ears. And she always, at least we stayed somewhat on subject tonight. The ones that I could catch up and read in enough. I'm the same way, Alex. I'm very ultra alert at all times, man. I understand post-traumatic stress syndrome, sir, and I'm sorry you have to go through it. Yeah, guys, if you're wondering who to go to next, it's Griffin's Fish Room. He is the one that goes at 7 o'clock right after me, our time. Oh, absolutely, Kevin. Are you kidding me? I'm being recorded, and yeah, that's exactly. That is 100% correct, Kevin. Oh, sweet, Holly. I'm going to go check that out. I think I'm your friend on Instagram. I appreciate it, Gil. So, guys, I'm going to say head on over to Mr. Griffin's here. I'll be ending the stream here in a minute. But I want to take this time to thank each and every one of you for stopping on out. We appreciate you. As always, love your fish. Mr. Jason, Redfish, Bluefish, great to see you, sir. Just getting ready to head over to Griff's. I know Mr. Jason is extremely busy guy. Chattanooga, much love, my friend. So as always, guys, love your fish. This is going to be Kenny E. Checking out for another week. Let me one time say thank you to all my mods. I appreciate what you all do for me every week. Watching my back and making sure that the bad guys stay away. I love you for it. Korean Cop, great to see you, sir. Anyway, guys, head on over to Griffin's Fish Room. Give my buddy over there some love. You all have a great week. Merry Christmas, because I won't see you guys till after Christmas next Sunday. So you guys have an awesome, awesome Christmas, and much love to all of you. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week, guys.